Alright guys, welcome to the HTML series course. Welcome to video number 1 of structure. And we're going to learn HTML and structure. So let's start by downloading Notepad++. If you don't already have it, you can get it at SearchForge.net. Once again, that is this right here. That is right here. It is SearchForge.net. And you can search for Notepad and you'll find Notepad++ and download it, and you can follow along with me in the video. The link will also be in the description. So let's get started in structure. So what is structure? The use of headings and subheadings in any document often reflects a hierarchy of information. So let's take a look at an example of structure. So right here, Google website has structure, and what structure stands for is, look at all this. It's got the logo. It's got the Gmail buttons up here. It's a nice structure put together well. Stands for. Let's come back. This might be expanded upon under subheadings lower down on the page. So we come into Google. And like this stuff down here, that's structure, like information, like a footer and all that would be structure. On the right, you can see simple documents in Microsoft Word, the different styles for the documents, such as different levels of heading. And I'm going to show you that in just a second if we scroll down. Do not know why I'm. Oh, there we have it. I want to minimize it. There it goes. Now it's minimized. So now it shouldn't give us no more problems. Okay, so structure. If we scroll down. I really just want to pause the video. Let me just, sorry about this guys, I will fix the video. Alright, so structure. So if you take a look at this Word document here, you can see an image of, this is the main heading, this is a subheading, and this is another subheading. We're going to learn that down the future and down the road. So HTML, go back up. HTML describes the structure of pages. So in the browser window, you can see a web page that features the same comment as the Word document. So let's go ahead and take a look at this text. And let me just bring it into Notepad++. Okay. After we bring it into Notepad++, you can see here we have all this junk, but it's just text right now. So we have to come up to the File Save button here. And I'm going to save this to my desktop. You can save it anywhere you like. Save it to my desktop. So first, in the Save As type, we need to change it to HTML markup, hypertext markup language, and get rid of the new one. We're going to call this HTML.html. whatever, might look messed up. Okay, so now we come in here, now we take a look, and now you see everything has turned blue or black. So what it basically is standing for now is we have the HTML, the body, that's the stuff inside the document. H1 is a heading. Paragraph is a paragraph. H2 is a second heading. HTML is very easy if you actually know it. So let's come back in here and take a look. Alright, so if we preview this now in our web browser, you see we get this. This is a main heading. This text might be an introduction of the rest of the page. The subheading, another subheading. So, let's break it down. Basically, this is your heading. Headings are bolded automatically in HTML. And this is and another subheading. Okay, so let's go back to the book. So this code in blue maybe uses characters. So what are characters? Well, we come back in here. Everything in blue. HTML is a character. Body is something that's reading. Characters are things that the computer reads but aren't displayed. So you don't see HTML when you preview this website. And here you have it, structure of the pages. Let's look closer at the code from the last page. So take a look at the code here. So we got HTML, which is body. And everything in white is stuff that is being read. So tags act like containers. They tell you something about the information that lies between the opening and closing tags. So take a look at the description here. The opening HTML tag indicates that everything between it and the closing HTML. Every line of code must end with this. See that little bracket? This is how every line ends. So let's say you have bracket, title, end bracket, and then you put bracket title again without that line, it won't end. It will keep. HTML can't read that. You gotta put a dash. The body tag indicates that everything between it and the closing body tag should be shown inside the main browser window. And words between H1 and H1 end are main headings. A paragraph of text appears between these paragraphs. P stands for paragraph. Words between H2 and H2 are the subheadings, and P are paragraphs again. H2 are the second subheadings. And the closing end body tag indicates that you should appear the main window browser window. So let's take a little closer look at tags. A closer look at tags, because I know you guys can see the button. So every line that you start with must start with a less than sign or a left angle bracket. Then on the right, we must always start with the right angle bracket and a more than sign. It's very, very important that we do this. And in the middle, we have our character. In this case, the P, which stands for paragraph. So the character is the bracket, indicates the tag purpose. For example, in the tag above, the P stands for the paragraph. The closing tag has a / after the symbol. So that's what everything must end in. So let's take a look at the end bracket. Once you're done with a line, it must start again with left and angle, but then you must have a /. If you don't have the /, then the website won't work properly. So after you put your title, you need to put this right here, but instead of the /p, you put /title. and then we have our character again, and then we have our right angle bracket, which is very, very important. So the terms tag and element are often used interchangeably, which means that they're always being used. Strictly speaking, however, an element comprises the opening. And tag and closing tag and any content that lies between them. So that means that you must have the slash or the website won't work. So let's take a look at some attributes here. Attributes attributes tell us more about elements. Okay, welcome back to structure. Attributes tell us more than an element. So what does that basically mean? It tells us elements are easy, elements are cool, elements are fast. So attributes provide additional information about the content of an element. Therefore, this lang, or if I put src, which stands for importing an image, that would be our attribute name. And enus is a location, and that will be our attribute value. So then we have the attribute name indicates what kind of extra information you're supplying about the element's content. If you should written in lowercase. Now when you write code, make sure you always write in lowercase. Never, ever in capital. And that's that. Okay, we keep going. You'll get to HTML5 allows you to use uppercase attribute names and omit to the marks, but this is not recommended. And you can see I can use uppercase here, and I'll fix it thing. That's the nice thing about HTML and CSS. Okay, so we have now reached body, head, and title. So I explained this earlier in the video about the title. Here's the example of title. So if I were to copy this into my browser system, whoops, so once I copy it, and if I paste it into my browser system, and if you save it, and now if we come back into our preview page, you can see they will change. So this is the body of the page. Anything within the body of a web page is displayed in the main browser window. So that is the code we just got off of here. So let's come back in and preview this. You can see here is our title. As I said, title ends with the less than sign and the greater than sign, and here's your title within the space, kind of like a dumbbell. If we come over here, you can see it ends with the P, but instead of P we have title. And remember, that dash must always be there within every line, otherwise that will be a problem in the future. Alright, so next we get to body. The body, you met the body element in the first example we created. Everything inside the element is shown inside the main window browser. So all of this is the body. All of it. It's the content of the website. The head. Before the body element, you will often see the head, which we come into our element browser. Here it is. After HTML, we get the head. This contains information about the page rather than information that is shown within the main part of the browser window that is highlighted in blue or opposite page. You usually find a title element inside a head element. Okay, and then we get to the title. The title is Kind of the title element are either shown in the top of the browser above where you usually type in the URL of the page you want to visit, or on the web tab of the page. So I'm going to show you an example. The title of this website is HTML and CSS design. And the title of this website is things. This is the title of the page. So you can see that's the title. And that's title, head, and body. And we're just going to skip all this. Code in a content management system. If you're working with a content management system, blogging platform, and e-commerce applications, you are probably logged into a special administration section of the website, which is control, or CCM. CCM is where you can control all of your stuff on a website. The popular web-based blog server is WordPress. We'll get into that in video 25. Looking at how other sites are built. When the web was first taking off, one of the most common ways to learn HTML and discover new tips, technology, ways to look at the source code that makes up web pages. Once you open the page, you can look and view in the menu in the browser, and then select the source view source code information. Like in Google Chrome here, I can right click and hit select element, which came like source code. So summary structure, which would be the end of this video. HTML pages are text documents, which means HTML is text, but converted to HTML. HTML uses tags, characters that sit inside angle brackets to give the information they surround special meaning, which means they use brackets. Tags are often referred to as elements. Tags usually come in pairs. The opening tag denotes the start of a piece of content. The closing tag denotes the end. So it's that P, like I said in the beginning, in the opening tags. Opening tags can carry attributes, which tell us more about content on the element. Attributes require a name and a value, such as importing an image. To learn HTML, you need to know what tags are available for you to use, what they do, and where they can go. Well guys, that's the end of this video of structure. Next we'll go to text, and we'll learn more about text. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you again soon. Bye now. Take care.